Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Pro Gaming Series Finals, where we're about to find out who will be representing us at the GPL. IPT with a 2-0 lead. They're one game away from being entitled the champions of the PGS split, something they've been waiting for ever since they were denied this chance by AEX back in Rampage 2016. We are your shoutcasters for tonight. I am Amplifier. I'm here with Volkan, and we're about to enter what could possibly be, again, the last game unless Mineski find a chance for a reverse sweep, which it can happen, but the chances of it happening, there's just so much pressure on Mineski right now.
It can happen just because, well, we know that how Mineski plays. It all falls down to EXO.
Yeah, it really does.
It's really on to EXO to deliver the plays. On that second game, he was denied that Ari. And that Ari was something he needed so that in the previous game, game 1, we seen him with the Ari.
Yeah.
A huge threat, right?
Yeah.
But compared to game 2, he was denied. He had a utility AP.
Yeah.
And that's why you need to give EXO really, let's say backline type of mage, which is Ari. But let's see.
Something maybe that can snowball. We'll see if they get that chance for the bans. It's going to be Elise, Gragas, and Kha'Zix. Wow, straight up banned. Really reducing what Kulit could grab as a jungler. Meanwhile, Graves, Rengar, and Nautilus banned out as well. So a couple of mostly junglers being banned here. Rek'Sai will be the first pick for Mineski. They do lock that in. Meanwhile, GLC responding with a Rumble and a Lucian again. So Rumble and Lucian really being some of the staple picks of IPT. That Lucian really helping IPT to get through this best of 5 so far. Thresh is a pick that's locked in by TG. This is something we haven't seen in a long time, really making openings for the plays here. Hoping to see some Mad Life hooks. Meanwhile, Jace being locked in as well. That could go either mid or top. The Zac going to be the first, or rather last pick of this first rotation here.
But here's the thing. I mean, we've seen how hate is on that Lucian.
Yeah.
Why didn't Mineski ban Lucian?
Well, actually, that's a pretty interesting question too. I mean, Lucian has seemed like a pretty good pick so far, but maybe Mineski feels that IPT isn't necessarily winning because of the Lucian. Maybe they probably feel that IPT has just really been outplaying them probably especially during the laning phase. I feel Mineski has been doing so well.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you that Lucian heavily falls onto the laning phase, and if Mineski can shut it down, we've seen how they move. They always go to the bot lane, trying to shut down hate, but that doesn't seem to work out for game.
Yeah.
But let's see how Mineski will fare in this game, third game, possibly the last game, if IPT, with their continuous momentum, with that Lucian.
Yeah.
Will Mineski permit it? I'm not sure, but judging by the first picking phase and the banning phase alone, Mineski knows what they're doing this time. They
lots of
locking down on JLC.
Banning actually. Mineski just banned out Rebenga, or Rebs here. Malzahar Lulu taken away immediately, and then there's going to be the Renekton and the Warwick ban. This actually being targeted onto Kaigu.
Yeah, this actually looks really bad for Kaigu, knowing that he has a small champion pool.
Yeah.
And look at those focus bans. He has the safety pick. Like, oh wait, what is this? This might.
So it's gonna be Jace for Kaigu,
Jace,
which is I don't even.
Oh, look at that! Hover on the Fizz. That maybe a top
Fizz could be mid or top. We're not so sure, but that could flex. So this is really interesting. Fizz was touched by the recent patches. He did get a slight buff over to his Q and his W. Well, his W was more of a change, but his Q does get a good buff. So we see, wow, so they go, wow, Zed was open, and they decide to go for the Fizz. So this is probably going to be Fizz mid for EXO, which is going to be going up against the open Zilean.
Oh no.
Which is, that's going to go to Light. So the Zilean is finally going to fall in Light's hands. It is something that he used, especially up against them, the series against Jengski. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Can Fizz even kill this guy, post 6? That's the big question there, but that is going to be Jace for Kaigu, which I think is his first time. Yeah, it's going to be his first time to play Jace this split, so that's pretty questionable.
It is, and knowing that a Jace against a Rumble, in my personal opinion, I feel like the Jace has an upper hand in the early parts, but once the Rumble reaches level 6, the potential team fight that Kaigu can bring is gone out the window. We obviously seen JLC on that Rumble. Man, he's really good at that. I gotta say, 100% win rate on a Rumble, and you let him have it. That's something Mineski I'm not sure if they let it happen because they know what to do. This is their make or break game. They
Yeah.
have to be strong for this
This is
one.
really the make or break game. Just
Yeah.
like you said, this is literally one game away. IPT is one game away from being the champions of the PGS Split and also our representatives for the Garena Premier League this coming April. So this is a huge, huge game right now. And not only that, this is I mean, looking at the narrative of the two teams, right? IPT and Mineski, like I mentioned earlier, they've been looking to get the champion title for quite some time already. AEX denied it from IPT, and I believe before that, IPT was the one who denied it from Mineski. So this is really about them being denied champion titles over and over and looking to really redeem themselves, especially IPT after losing to Empire X back in Rampage 2016. This is really their hunger has shown all throughout the playoffs. I think IPT has really shown their hunger for this.
I can't stress enough that during the playoffs, IPT just demolished AEX. They have got their sweet revenge, and this time in this game 3, they might secure what they've been craving for all this time. But I don't think Mineski will let them have it easy.
Yeah, that's the hope here really for this game. I'm really hoping Mineski shows, you know, the Mineski we were looking forward to in this finals. We haven't seen them so far. I mean, maybe in game 1 they did show some sort of fighting spirit, but in game 2 it just really didn't seem like it. So I hope they bounce back into this game 3 because they were the #1. Keep in mind, they were the ones waiting at the finals during the gauntlet. They were the #1 on the score during the group stage. So it's really just crazy to see them possibly not winning a single game in this whole best of 5 series.
But I think that they have a good chance this time in game 3 just because that EXO picked up the Fizz instead of, let's say, a utility AP mage like Oriana. So let's see how they will fare. But guys, we'll have a short commercial from our sponsor, which is Bacchus.
Alright guys, so welcome back. We're about to enter the draft in just a bit. Again, this is the Pro Gaming Series Finals, and we're coming up on the third game. It's going to be IPT versus Mineski. And yeah, you know, like we were saying earlier, this is a really high stakes game. It's a chance to represent the Philippines in what is, this is the first International League of Legends event that will be held here locally in the Philippines for, you know, for everyone to participate in. So again, that's going to be the Garena Premier League. It's going to be happening in a month during, I think, April 12 to 16. Yeah, so you guys should make sure to grab your tickets ASAP.
Yeah, the SM or Samsung Hall.
Yeah.
Like, if you want more information, we have our website, GPL, Garena, PH. You can also, if you're not sure about the ticket details, you can always Google search that. I mean, I personally Google search GPL, Garena, PH, and first result is the link itself. So it's really nice. It's not something that you'll miss out.
Yeah, it's really something you should, because especially if you're a League of Legends fan, if you love esports, and if you support Philippine esports, this is the event for you to go to, because aside, of course, from our representative, which will be either Mineski or IPT, we're going to be having Southeast Asian teams come over. So our neighbors, you know, from Indonesia, from Malaysia, from Vietnam, they'll all be coming over here to fight up and really prove who is the #1 team in Southeast Asia. And keep in mind, usually whoever wins this GPL, they're going to be having a slot for MSI, which is really big. Yeah, that's one of the major events for the entire world. This is an international event, you know, the mid-season invitational. So it's really a chance for our teams to get exposed, you know, to really improve and get a lot of experience from one of the best teams in the world, from some of the best teams in the world. So actually, we're going to show a short teaser to show you guys exactly what GPL is all about.
IPT.
Mga kaibigan,
Smite and CY Hasten.
โอ้ไม่ทันได้ทัน
Tập sự chỉ còn 200 bóng.
There you go. So like we just saw, again, a lot of Southeast Asian teams are going to be coming over here. And I think this is something especially a lot of our pro players locally are looking forward to. Because, I mean, if you guys have seen the GPL before, players like Optimus, for example, you know, they're really looking forward to seeing these players locally. And yeah, again, it's really a big chance for Philippine teams to gain a lot of exposure. Because the road, FYI for those players out there who are wondering, the road for the Philippines is kind of long compared to the other major regions out there.
True.
Like, you know, Korea obviously gets direct invites, America gets direct invites, but for the Philippines, you know, first you have to go through Piltover's Finest so that you can get to the BGS. For the BGS, you go to the GPL, and then from the GPL, if you win and are the best team in Southeast Asia, that's the only time you actually get over to something, for example, like the mid-season invitational or Worlds even. So the road is quite long, but we'll see who will be representing the Philippines at the GPL. Will it be Mineski or Imperium Pro Team? Can Mineski gain a reverse sweep, or will IPT go for a clean sweep 3-0? We'll have to find out.
If IPT goes for a clean sweep 3-0, it is a statement that IPT non-stop been practicing, really crafting their revenge.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
against Mineski. And on Mineski's side, I feel like this game 3 will be a bit close, knowing that EXO is on that Fizz.
Yeah.
Know that EXO is really good in piercing the backlines with an AP mage like Irie or a Zed. House. But same goes for Fizz. I mean, the recent patch notes has been touched by him, right?
Yeah, he did get a slight buff, so that should be helpful, especially EXO looking to redeem himself from the Game 1 and Game 2. Looking at their team compositions, Mineski really going for a pick composition. You've got the Thresh, the Rek'Sai, the Fizz, lots of mobility, you know, lots of burst damage coming out of these guys. And then for IPT, looks a bit like a hybrid. You got that pick potential, but you've also got the team fight potential as well, since you do have the Rumble, you got the AoE damage as well from the Zillion. And you also have a bit of a counter from these assassins because the Zillion, you know, innately he does have that ult to keep you alive, and Tam Kench can devour and save some of his teammates. So Mineski really gonna have to play it smart here. Gonna have to roam a lot and find those pick compositions, or rather those pick opportunities for the team, because this is their final chance. This is the final game that they need to be able to make it or break it to be the finalists of the PGS and our representatives for the GPL.
So guys, let's get to the game 3. Mineski on the blue side versus IPT on the red side. This is a make or break game for Mineski. If they manage to get one victory, this will drag on to game 4. But if IPT dominates this game, a clean sweep 3-0 for them. So let's see how Mineski will play against IPT.
Yeah, so let's see right now. It's going to be standard lanes. Jace be moving up. It's going to be Zach waiting over there at the bush. And again, it's going to be Fizz versus Zillion, which during pre-6 might... Actually, I don't even know how it's going to go pre-6. But definitely post-6, that's going to be Zillion going to have a bit of a difficult time. Or rather, Fizz going to have a difficult time because Zillion just really anti-assassin with that ult. We'll see how things go here. Lots of pressure on EXO. Once again, as there has always been throughout this entire split, literally, EXO has really been the star player and the carry of this team. But Zensho, cannot underestimate the guy he is on this Jhin. And also a mechanically talented AD carry.
But this, in the top lane, I really want to see how it goes out for Kaigo, because I've never seen him with a Jace.
Yes,
And the
exactly.
fact that the way he plays top is very conservative, and that's not something we want to do
With the Jace.
with the Jace.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you have the Warp Gate plus a Shock Blast combo to clear the wave. Okay, you get good CS, you get good farm, lots of items. But the fact that JLC will push you under your turret and makes him more available for teleports, that's why he has a high kill percentage
Yeah,
compared
exactly.
to Kaigo.
And we've mentioned over and over again, JLC has been one of those aggressive top laners. He's always been the initiator for IPT ever since I can recall them being alive, which has been for many years.
Look at that hate with the momentum of game 1 and game 2. That confidence is showing on that Lucian again. So we can see the mastery, same ult, except Kaiku on the Storm Surge.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. I've never seen that on a Jace before.
Yeah, should be interesting mastery indeed. And we'll see later on how that will go. JLC being pushed out next to...
Makes the flash in. Knockup connects
Wow.
onto JLC. Also a flash from Kaiku. Blast Cone will save his life.
Oh, Krugs! Oh
Ah.
my god!
Krugs.
What a clutch. God, that is... Man, so all flashes burned out there. That's going to be double flash, one from Kaigu, one from Nixta, and GLC only needing the flash and the blast cone to save his life there.
Report that Krug. That was a close call for JLC. And that's a
Oh my
really close
goodness.
call.
Yeah, the aggro was drawn by
Yeah.
Kaigu.
That was a good play on that, but it was really close. But let's see how they will, reset their jungling route. We can clearly see that Colette is on the Raptors of the rest of Mineski. Might go for a slingshot over the wall and third
yeah,
range.
quite low, actually diving in.
Rocking a Thunder's Decree, as slow is there. Here
Oh,
comes
it's gonna
Nexta. Colette, popping the slingshot. Oh, Katzix escape short. Stun out the Nexta. One more bomb. That would be a double kill for. Oh, sorry, a first blood for IPT Light. That's actually really close. I thought that would be a double kill, knowing that there are 3 bombs. Wow.
Man, so crazy stuff there. First blood going over to IPT, already taking one huge step closer to being the finalists and the representative of our GPL. Man, so it's gonna be a good lead there going over for Zillion.
The fact that Colette caught Nixta's escape in the tunnel, just securing the first blood with the 3 bombs. Wow, that's clearly the timing was so on point. So I hope that the way Nixta rotates to the mid lane, let's be ready that he's actually ready to anticipate a counter gank, because we know that Zac has incredible range in ganking.
Very true. Mad Life Hook's not showing just yet. Rebenga actually moving in. He might get the
third stack. Devour! Flash Devour! PG low, but Colossus has the shield. Hate is ignited. Fourth bullet secures the kill for Zencho, and here comes Nexta for a clean up thick skin. It was not enough. A double kill for Zencho.
Oh, and even though the Mad Life Hooks were not there, Zencho getting the double kill. This is going to be pretty good early game momentum there for Mineski.
This is
showing IPT. Not just yet, guys. There's a chance for a reverse sweep.
The fact that Mineski is rotating to bot lane, knowing that Hate is actually awkward in terms of positioning in the ADC, same as, it's all on Rebengas to save him, but that was too late because he used the Devour for an attempt and kill that failed. So that's why Mineski was able to get a double kill.
Yeah, very true. It's going to be pretty good start for Mineski. At the very least, they have a slight gold lead, which is coming from those kills, as well as a slight CS lead at top lane, which is expected from the Jace Rumble. EXO approaching level 6. He actually brought a TP. So that's pretty interesting. He actually didn't go for the Ignite, which I guess makes sense because he does know that he won't be able to kill this Zillion in lane that much. So going for the TP for more lane presence elsewhere.
Did you see that Trickster did not get damaged by the second bomb? That's pretty cool. But in terms of dueling, obviously, like what you said, Light has an advantage with that. It's something that assassins hate, a second life. That you use all your skills.
Oh wait, what?
Was that
wait, DG flash.
DG flash backwards.
That I don't know what to say about that.
The lantern connected, he flashed backwards. I'm not sure why. Maybe a flash forward play was what he wanted.
Yeah, I think that would have been the ideal thing, but let's just pretend that didn't happen. So we just lost.
Clearly, Mineski is focusing on the bot lane of IPT, knowing. I mean, that's the connect, but Devour. Rebenga, how do you do it, man? He knows how to save his ADC, but with Devour on cooldown, this will give Mineski some space.
Yeah, so showing off that mastery, and EXO actually moving in. He has the ult. Pull in here.
The timing! The flash. The timing that he.
What?
Equalizer from JLC a bit too late.
Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? We're flashing backwards. We're throwing equalizers everywhere. Is this the third game exhaustion already? We'll have to see. Looking so far at the CS, slightly there for Jin. It's 59 to 45. A slight CS lead as well. Oh, Bullet, what are you doing?
Missing the slingshot knockup, he's taking a lot of damage.
Wow.
Forcing this.
Yeah, which actually is pretty good. If the bot lane of Mineski can push forward, they can actually get that Infernal Drake. We'll see if they actually make a move towards that. Meanwhile, Exosen getting that blue buff. So far, things looking pretty good. Double longsword for the Jace. Let's see.
This game's pace is
Yeah, it's really slow actually.
It's
And
really
you can
slow.
tell, I guess, that they're really, I guess the reason it's so slow and everyone's being so careful, you know, is because they know that this is the make or break game.
But I can't say the same for the bot lane. The way that Hate moves is still the same way he moves throughout game 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I think Mineski is starting to pick up on that. And clearly,
Oh my god.
wow, the port bullet. That's something, that's the reason why Mineski didn't ban Lucian, I guess. They know that in the laning phase, they can abuse it.
Yeah.
They can shut him down. But if it's too late, it's gonna be it's gonna happen the same thing at game 1 and 2. Let's hope it doesn't happen for Mineski.
Yeah, I mean, Thresh, Jin, that's a very scary duo to come up against. Good thing the Tahm Kench is there to save Hate, but that's the problem, I guess, is that if you have a Tahm Kench, he can't really sustain you. He can only keep you safe from all-in engages, but he doesn't really keep you in the lane that much. So we'll have to see if Mineski's, or rather IPT's bot lane can actually withstand this laning phase. But a 2-0 for that Jin is definitely a good start. He does have this rated Nerk. There's a hook. He's gonna miss.
IPT. I can't really say how the bot lane plays. We've seen that how they really want to farm it out, knowing that it's a Lucian. But clearly, we can see that Nixa is trying to find the right time. I mean, really going all out to give Zensho another double kill. I mean, if the Jin gets another double kill,
That's gonna just snowball out of control. Meanwhile,
clearly
yeah, as pointed out,
it's showing that Hate will really play the farming phase, knowing that he has a call.
yeah, it's actually gonna be the call. So going for that 2-item spike, the Blade of the Ruined King and maybe the Black Cleaver, as he has been building so far. 400 gold lead in the hands of Mineski, really looking to get some revenge here, but the Zac
Spotted by a
gank.
ward.
Yeah, so they won't be going for that mass recall there as they buy up. And that's going to be, I believe, the Yomu's first buy for Jin. Almost there. Going to grab a couple of wards as well. And Boots of Mobility for TG looking to roam. He is moving over to mid lane, so we might see a mid lane gank. EXO has yet to get his own kill. So we'll see where that does go. He does have the TP up, and Kaigo has the TP up as well. And actually, Rumble is the one with the CS lead. So like you said, during the early first few levels, maybe level 3, it's easy for Kaigo to get a lead. But after that, once you hit the level 6, Rumble going for that Seeker's Arm Guard first. Let's see TG actually moving all the way over to top lane.
Kaigo and TG hiding around the brush. GLC.
Oh.
Here comes the lantern.
Oh.
That's a disconnect! Here comes the play in the box! All of the JLC Ignite will finish him off. Kaigo picks up his first kill.
There it is. So there's going to be another kill for Mineski, which is going to boost them to around 1,000 gold lead. Meanwhile, this bot lane is unprotected. Colette actually going to go over to EXO.
EXO tricksters away. Slow by the tongue. Colette!
Oh,
Bounce! Oh,
my gosh.
Charm of the Waters will not finish up. Hey, one more stack and he devours Fizz instead. But the fourth bullet chased them down. Sancho picks up another kill. Teleport from the top lane. EXO, one more stack. It's a
Oh my
reset
God.
right there. Here comes JLC. Where's the equalizer? He has his ultimate. Oh, that's going to be a disengage.
Actually, it's going to be re-engaged from Nixta.
3-man log from Nixta. What's happening? Look at Kaigo with the shock blast. Not much. Zensho free hitting and the current call is up. Second bullet. Fourth bullet is up and the crit was not to finish him off. He has
Oh
the
my god,
ultimate.
one more hit.
That's
yeah,
not
he
gonna
does have
happen.
ult.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a close call. Another teleport from their top laner. Mineski joining
Oh my
the fight.
god.
TG picks up a kill. JLC can't do much. And Kulit will be taken down by Mineski.
My god. In that really, really messy ass fight that lasted like 3 minutes or something, they actually get that 6-1 right now on the kill score and almost around a 2,000 gold lead plus the Infernal Drake. And Mineski slowly making steps to start off this reverse sweep. 12 minutes in, things looking pretty good. And yes, they will be getting that Infernal Drake.
Oh man. 6-1 score. Amplifier.
Yeah.
This might be a turnaround.
Possible reverse sweep. The dream is still alive for Mineski to represent a GPL. Wow, EXO actually moving in again. He does have the ult.
Oh! It's still
Six.
connected?
Oh.
Oh, wow. The Thunder Decree plus the Chum of the Waters. Easy. Nice execution.
Yeah,
Easy
and this is exactly what EXO was waiting for. 2-0-1, looking like the carry once again of Mineski. So take a look at that replay. This was the messy fight. JLC's equalizers not been on point so far. In fact, they've been very awkward. And Ixta going for that re-engage, he does get a 3-man knockup, which is actually very huge. Revenga going to be forced to devour him. And then this is where it gets really, really messy.
Oh no.
Because a curtain call comes up, right? And then from this point, I actually don't know why IPT is still hanging around when most of the members are pretty much below 50% health. So the ult is proc, it actually takes really, really long. TP comes in for what reason, I don't know, but they get the finalized kill on the Zac and Rebenga. Just, they stay too long. That was really it. They had no reason to be there.
No, even knowing, Death Sentence connects, there will be no mad plays coming from there. But
Yeah.
judging by the replay, it shows how Mineski's decision-making came to place. They know that the curtain call is up.
Yeah.
They saw light, tried to stun Zensha to cancel the curtain call.
Yeah.
That's why they stayed, but that's their mistake.
Yeah, that was a mistake. No double bomb
Yeah.
at all to interrupt that one. It's gonna be-
Despite stunning them, the curtain call was done already.
Yeah. Yomu's Ghost Blade already up for Zensho. So things looking pretty good for him there. Meanwhile, Maw of Malmortia is there for Jace. So he does have a bit of damage and MR safe from this one. And 20 CS lead. Meanwhile, bot lane as well with around a 30 CS lead. So things looking really good for the lane phase so far.
Kaigo is really not conserving his mana properly. Okay, let's say he has a 20 CS lead. But that's not a... Oh, wait. Let's see. 3 members rotating. Taking out the
top
control
lane.
ward force. EXO is spotted. He knows there's 2. Make that 3. Trickster to
Oh,
the grab,
no!
Chop of the Waters. Blind misses. And that is going to be really painful. Here comes the assist from Rebenga.
Oh, wow!
A nice equalizer to call up their escape. 4 members are running for their lives. Bomb is there. 2 bombs. No stun's going to happen. That will be Mineski backing away.
Yeah, so really anticlimactic fight there.
Oh,
Laito!
Oh, Light has to go away from this one. Missing the first bomb. Curtain call. All resources onto Light. Rebenga is blocking the bullets. The 4th bullet will miss.
Oh,
Yes!
nice!
No, the timing that EXO was looking for is there. He picks up an easy kill. Rebenga is the other one. And now,
Oh,
a double kill for
wow.
EXO.
Ladies and gentlemen, the carry is back. And EXO really trying to redeem himself. 4-0-1 right now on the kill score. They're looking to push in this mid lane. Meanwhile, Hate gonna try to get what he can for his team. That's gonna be a bot lane turret, gonna be the first turret as well. But Mineski gonna answer with a mid turret.
Clearly, the fact that he picked up and Fizz changes the whole flow.
Yeah.
Not anymore a utility AD champion like Garena. He can't really show his full skill on that.
Yeah.
But on a Fizz or an Ari, great pickup. And that's what the drafting phase alone, they knew what they were doing.
Oh,
Kaigo.
wow, 4-1. And JLC,
Has no
this is the
ultimate.
part where you go to WikiHow,
Oh.
and there's just accept your death. Oh, wait, what?
Teleport cancelled. This will be a scare.
Okay, I was totally
Scare
wrong.
tactic. A scare tactic for
Yeah.
IPT.
See, they'll probably get this turret though.
I wasn't too
JLC,
sure about that.
Equalizer almost up. Kaigu actually gonna recall, so yeah, they're gonna be not overcommitting. Good choice for Mineski there.
But
so
the pressure
far,
is really onto bot lane. Rush.
Yeah, 4,000 gold lead as well. In Mineski's hands, and the Mountain Drake is coming up in a minute and 50. This will help any of these teams to secure objectives much faster.
And the
We'll
fact
see.
that it complements the Infernal Drake, that's big for Mineski.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's double benefit for Mineski and for IPT. If they give... Oh, what's this? EXO.
Looking for the assassination, I think, but it's
Yes.
gonna be a bit difficult to get this one because
Come on.
Hate. Oh! That's where Hate should be spamming an emote or like a mastery tier or something. But he did have the flash and heal there as well, so this is gonna be a bit of a waste of time.
If that was me, I would have just picked up the card because I've never seen that skin before. So I'm like, what's that card?
Yeah, Rift Herald. up, but no one going to be grabbing that. And wow, so they're all
Oh.
going to be rotating over to top lane.
This is what I don't remember from Mineski's playstyle. Global ultimates, we've seen Rek'Sai, Shen, and
Yeah.
TF. But let's see how this Rek'Sai is going to offer a lot of pressure. Next, clearing out wards.
Weird, they're actually not pushing the lane. Yeah, they're going to be moving back now though.
It's really a standoff for Mineski. They know that they can't take them full on, knowing that there's the Zillion. The reason why they won the previous fight is because they picked off Light.
Yeah, It's true. But IPT really not going to be wasting any time here. They're going to be going for this mid turret, and because Mineski took so long to get anything done at top, they're going to be going try and take a chance at mid. Meanwhile, Zensho and Nixta.
Garden call. Next up, we'll have the knockup ready. Oh, the slow from the
Exo.
blade of the Ruined King kites him away. 4 members converting to the mid lane. Mineski backing away, knowing that Zensho has no more curtain call, and it's really risky to actually dive that turret.
Yeah. So Mineski,
And-
they did create some space though. This is going to be a chance to get the Mountain Drake. And there's not much vision around this area, so IPT, I don't think they're going to be contesting this one. And yeah, it's going to be, I think, pretty
no.
much free Mountain Drake for Mineski.
But remember that in game 1, Mineski was able to secure 4 drakes. Well, what happened? Their IPT Baron play, the split-second decision
Yeah.
they made.
Oh, and another missed ult by EXO, but he might be able to get... Oh, wow. He's actually engaging.
Pretty ballsy move for EXO. Here comes Rebenga. 3 members. Light is also here. Didn't manage to land the stun with the bomb, but
Oh, wow. They really want this
Bullet.
one.
Bullet joined the fight. A slow from the tongue lash. EXO is really making his case. Flame Spitter won't do
Guys.
much. A slow from the slingshot. Knockout to EXO. Tricksters away! Exhaust! Oh, a shutdown though for Kulit.
You couldn't escape forever, EXO. You can't just miss a couple of ults and expect to get away with that.
But the fact that he bought so much time for his teammates in the bot lane just goes to show it was pretty good.
Definitely true. Let's see if they can actually get it, though. 19, actually, 20 minutes
They
in.
can. They have the Mountain Drake. They have the Infernal Drake.
Oh!
Flash in play. Death sentence to Light! The box is on the floor. Rebenga's making his way. Okay, he managed to survive. That was a... Whew.
Well, yeah, but actually, Mineski got what they came for anyway. They do get that inner bot lane turret, and they're also able to save their own top lane turret, so that is gonna make for a good lead there. Around 3,000 gold lead and a turret ahead, and they also have the 2 Drakes of the game, the best ones as well, Infernal and Mountain Drake.
Well, Mineski has 3 turrets under their scoreboard, same with 2 Drakes. That's a lot of pressure for them. And the fact that Mineski has a Mountain and an Infernal just makes it that easier for them to secure a Baron, or let's say an Ocean Drake, which will be coming up soon. And the game right now, what IPT is playing, is farm it out.
Yeah.
Really just farm it out.
And I guess this was the concern. You've got Hate and GLC to be the main carries, but neither of them are really snowballing right now. Lucian himself, 0-3.
But in terms of raw power, Zensho on the Jhin, out-damage Lucian by a lot.
Yeah.
The current call offers so much damage, and the calling, it's not too much.
Yeah.
It's not really the best ultimate compared to a curtain call like Jin's.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem, is that if your Lucian doesn't snowball or have a pretty great laning phase, you're gonna really have a hard time.
Gotcha.
And another
Get
missed
to
ult,
it.
man.
A bang!
Oh no, he'll burn! Oh, Rebenga's right there to eat him up. Kuriko is still up for Bullet.
Oh, GLC catches that.
Oh my goodness.
Four
Wait,
members.
just to make it clear, did Hate step on it?
Yeah, he stepped off.
My god. So he actually takes the damage there. And
Oh no, he was in the outside of the circle. That you still get damage from the
Yeah,
knock.
yeah.
That's AoE damage. So EXO just baited it out. So
Oh,
this
hey.
is Mineski controlling all lanes with 3 members on the top, 4 members at the bot, ignoring mid lane because I guess
That's
they really are setting up for the Baron.
yeah, it's the advantage of the double
Oh.
TP.
Oh,
And
no.
let's see. Will they go for the hook?
Oh!
Surprise! Rebenga!
The ambush does not work out, sadly, but they might be able to get this top lane turret now.
Remember, it's not chipping away that turret's health. Rebenga's making his way.
Oh my
That
god.
sentence not gonna happen. Next, close call.
Meanwhile, EXO pushing down this bot lane. His TP is actually coming up in just a bit. Hate as well on the Lucian, pushing in this mid lane. So it's really a race to see who can get to the turrets first. And actually choosing to recall so he can meet EXO at bot lane. But that top lane turret finally gonna fall 22 minutes in.
This is a dangerous game that Mineski is playing. Look at the items of Hate. 3 items are locked in now, 3 more to go.
Yeah.
And the fact that if whenever Hate has full set of items, it spells bad things.
Yeah.
But I think with this new
Oh man,
team
EXO.
comp of Mineski, it's gonna be a different story.
EXO, you gotta land an ult, man.
It's very hard to land it. I mean,
Yeah.
they've changed the mechanics for it. The longer your ult casts, and if it lands, it's like an Ash. It's more damage.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's hope that he will make the ult land when it
Yeah.
counts. So with the top lane of IPT down, this opens up an opportunity for Mineski to control the Baron pit.
Yeah, so not much vision. Actually, there's only a
There's-
single ward there.
Now that's not gonna cast any vision, but they can still see the effects. But
Yeah.
that's pretty smart. Not taking out the wards, signals that they don't see it. Oh wow!
And there's gonna be
Mineski
a
with the
free
decision.
Baron.
Wow.
For Mineski, 23 minutes in, that's gonna be a Baron. My goodness, let's see how they'll be able to use it. Split pushing is definitely an option though, because they do have the double TP. You've got heroes, rather champions like Jace and Fizz who can really split push effectively. We'll see what IPT will do to respond to this though, because IPT, they kind of want the 5v5s. You've got that AoE damage from the Zillion, somewhat from the Lucian, and especially from the Rumble. But so far, JLC not really able to output that much damage and falling behind by 30 CS as well.
Not to mention the itemization wise of IPT. A bit delayed compared to Mineski. Yeah, they have a lot of gold. I mean, 5k gold lead. That's a lot. And look at EXO's item. Lichbane, Abyssal, Armseeker's Guard, going for a Zonia.
Let's see. Oh, they engage!
Oh, denied by the flame. Box on the floor. IPT trying to make way. Redemption is going to cast. No heal is going to happen for Mineski. Trying to make their way. But
Oh.
TG landing another death sentence. Maxo mixing in with Chum of the Waters. Hate is the focus now. EXO a bit too close. TG death sentence. No, not going to happen. Bombs on the floor. There's the bind. A current call. JLC. 3 bullets.
Oh, one more!
Last bullet, please. Boom!
Oh! Sniped away, and that's going to be the mid lane inner turret there. Going for Mineski as they slowly creep closer and closer
Oh no.
to the inhibitor and what might be a reverse sweep. They do
Not
get this
yet.
inhibitor.
Rebenga is gonna be fresh from the fountain. 2 seconds left, but I'm not sure for JLC. That's like a huge death time.
Yeah,
12 seconds.
inhibitor is going to be it though, and they will be able to secure that one. Good Baron play so far. They're going to be moving to bot, and no double bomb stun.
They can.
Oh, hook in.
No way. Look at Hate. Free hitting, but he's
Still going for the minions, but knowing that it's 3-man stunned by I-Light.
Zencho picks up a death set.
Sure.
Connects up to Colin.
Look at Sancho, 4th bullet. Yes! Double kill. Woo!
Oh,
yeah.
that is real.
JLC a bit late to the party. 2-man stun. Harpoon. Flame spit. Spit on Nexta. Go for it. Go for gold. Knock up. No. Teleport in. Mineski. Kai go.
They get the kill, and that's going to be 17-4 on the kill score. 25 minutes in, 10,000 gold lead at 26 minutes in, and I had no idea Mineski was going to stomp this hard for revenge. That's going to be a nice inhibitor turn as
Run.
Oh, actually no.
Run,
it's not
Desha,
gonna be.
run. Let's come after you.
Oh,
Don't go to the light.
Yes.
Run.
okay,
Oh,
flash
that's-
out, and he's
Flash
safe.
shot. No, wait, that's not it. Oh, okay, safe.
Yeah, he's fine, he's fine. So 26 minutes in, and 10,000 gold lead for Mineski. Really looking to reverse sweep this one. Let's take a look at this
Man, that's denied.
long ass replay. So it's gonna be the box in, and yeah, I don't really know what to say here, but Mineski, like Kulin goes in alone, way too aggressive there. He couldn't get the follow up from the rest of his team, and Light was really forced to try and play safe because he was already chunked out so much. EXO not actually able to. He flashes in actually for a reason I don't know what, but he couldn't finalize the kill onto Hate there because GLC was in front. Gladly, they got the 4th bullet to kill GLC for that last minute. Let's see what will happen next. Next Ocean, Drake is going to be coming up. 27 minutes in so far. Things looking good for Mineski. And looking at the items, Zensho, no one can touch this guy. He's been safe
7-0.
hitting and kiting all game.
Whereas Hate a bit falling behind, knowing that he cannot match the range that the Jin can give in
Yeah.
a team fight. I mean, once the calling is done, you're actually in kill range
Yeah.
for EXO on the
And it-
fifth, same as the Rek'Sai's knockup.
And I think the biggest problem here of IPT. Let's take a look at another replay. Yeah,
Oh,
so
yes.
this is a bot lane crazy engage
Look
where
at
Nixta, he ults in, and then there's going to be the double bomb actually.
And look at
Help stun,
Zensho
only Exo.
conserving his fourth bullet for your...
Bang,
Look at that,
yeah.
he's conserving it.
So let's see. Look for that yummy one. And then just as he's
See?
about to go that boom.
Goes for hate
Yeah.
instead of bullet. That's
Yeah.
very, very smart.
So good conservation there. They're actually able to finalize a couple of kills. Double stun goes down, but the rest of this is just pretty much messy cleanup.
Yeah, an
And-
escape attempt for IPT.
Yeah, so I was gonna say earlier that I think the biggest problem here of IPT is that their only form of engage is. Oh, he lands it!
Finally!
Oh!
Bare luck. Oh, man.
Well, he burned the Zonyas, and there's gonna be a clash here.
Turn call. 4 members of Mineski. Double bomb will not stop. Redemption. The box on the floor. There is the AoE.
What's happening to IPT? I like the bit, and Zensho is now in kill range. Hey, goes to the duel. He managed to land a double shot. Here comes Kai.
Oh! JLC
That light
almost going down.
stinger.
Oh, EXO! Is
Not
he gonna go
done.
for the cleanup?
Thick shot's gonna run out.
No, man.
And there's gonna be the ult. He actually gets a double kill. He can still clean up hate here.
Hate.
The ult is coming up in just a few seconds. Playful tricks are out. Nixta.
Go for it.
Can they get a kill? Oh, they're gonna focus the inhib here. And there's the link, ladies and gentlemen, just so you can get your prize. You won't talk about that?
Light. The bomb. Light. Zonyas. Next, where's your knockup? There's the knockup, but it's from Kulit. Ah! The bomb. The bomb. No.
Oh my god. Okay, so what looked like was supposed to be EXO cleaning up, he actually just gets cleaned up by IPT here. So that's a really
I had
anticlimactic.
a mini heart attack. I saw the bomb. It was very close. It didn't kill him off. I
Yeah.
don't know why that IPT didn't focus onto light.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, there was no mana. Nixta was really in kill range, but the fact that their focus fire was separated, divided, that's why they couldn't lock down anyone
Yeah.
just in time.
It was really just so messy right now, and it's going to be 30 minutes in, 50 seconds left until the next Baron here. 20-9 on the kill score, actually. And Mineski having a bit more of a difficult time to try and close out this game. They do have 2 inhibitors that they've just recently taken, but those aren't going to be down forever. IPT, they're really trying to burn time here and wait probably until JLC and Hake can really get their core items up. Zonyas and Leandries finally finish here for JLC. Meanwhile, Hate, with 3 core items finished, as well as a BF sword, really cannot underestimate the damage coming from Lucian now.
Besides the Lucian, look at Zensho. Infinity Edge, Nightshade,
The burst.
Nightshade, and a Yomu's Ghost Blade, plus the rapid fire cannon.
It's really going to be...
Pure raw damage is hands down onto Zensho's for his itemization
Yeah.
build, whereas Hate is more on sustained fights with the Black Cleaver. But I don't
Yeah.
think Mineski's gonna fall
Look
for
for
that
sustained
again.
fights. Yeah, they're looking for the burst kills in this
They
Baron.
have a fizz. It's gonna be a burst fight. So let's see Mineski trying to have vision control. IPT making their approach, turning out his traps.
Oh.
A curtain call.
Be the initiate
Rebecca,
DG.
the sentence will not connect, but the curtain call is a full channel. That's a scared tactic for Mineski, but I'm not sure if IPT
Oh, EXO!
fall for that.
Oh,
Show
okay.
the waters onto Rebecca. That's
Gosh.
something that you don't want to focus on.
You can see how scary EXO is because his mere presence actually zoned out the entire team from being able to
Kulit.
finesse this.
Slingshot and
Oh.
fails the Baron steal. Now Kulit's trying to make do. Equalizer on the Baron pin. Mineski escaping from the fire. Kulit taking a lot of damage. Stealth division is active. He's gonna sustain the fight. The teleport invulnerability.
What?
That's sentence. But Rebecca swallows up life
Ah.
to disengage the fight. JLC is there. Harpoon in. Bomb on the floor. His second bomb. No
Oh.
stun. That sentence will not connect. And look at Hate.
Oh my god.
Oh, the fourth bullet. This is going to look really
EXO.
bad. EXO going to the
On
back,
the back line.
Shaman the Waters will not do much, but the AoE from the circle will kill Rebecca. A shutdown for
Oh
next
my god.
Light is alive from the ultimate, but that's not long lived. This will be Mineski winning the game for 2-1.
Yeah, those are really... Well, actually, Kulit is going to be alive in 10 seconds. The inhib is down.
That's
Will
not
they
enough
be able to
time.
get
Look at death
this?
timers. 42 seconds.
Giant
This is game
minions
set.
and the Baron buff is
Wow,
there.
game set.
Ladies and gentlemen, This could be the beginning of a reverse sweep for Mineski. 13,000 gold lead and a very dominating performance there coming in from Mineski. EXO surprising us with this random fizz that we haven't really seen throughout the split. It was slightly buffed. They did give some changes to the Q and the W, but man, that wasn't... Well, I'd like to say it's something I was expecting because we knew Mineski was definitely a team that was not going to give up any kind of fight against IPT. And clearly they showed that they have a couple of more things up their sleeve.
Yeah, the fact that when I said that EXO's, for him to make the play, he needs a champion like Fizz or Ari, and grant that to him, he's gonna snowball, and that's where he's so good at penetrating the back line, really scrambling the line of IPT. Their team fights just get scrambled by him, and the fact, just from that, Hate wasn't even protected properly by Rebecca just because of that. And
Looking at Zensho though, can't disregard the performance of this guy in this game. He dealt the most damage, 31,000 damage dealt during this game, and his positioning, he was really kept safe. No one could reach him during those team fights except for maybe probably Rumble, but even he had a hard time. JLC could not reach this guy, and so great performance from Mineski. This is why they didn't ban Lucian. Lucian was not the problem. It was really Mineski trying to find some sort of play style where they could capitalize on their strengths, and really the strength is on Zensho and EXO really being the carries for their team.
And not to mention the way their jungler worked. Really focusing on the bot lane is something very rewarding for Mineski. They managed to make Hate go KDA of 0-3. That's really
that was the worst KDA he's had so far in these 3 games, and let's see if Mineski will continue to perform this way.
Let's hope for their sake. This is going to be maybe a reverse sweep. And not to mention, IPT has to pick up that EXO is really good in penetrating the back line. So champions like Ari were taken away in game 2, right? And that's why he had to pick Orianna, utility support. He's not good at that. Give something like a Fizz or an Ari.
Maybe even Twisted Fate.
Twisted Fate was really good on him. But before we go to that, we have the promo right now. It's Guess That Pro.
Yes, so we'll be moving into it. Let's see what the details are. The clues are former jungler of Imperium Pro Team Blue, that's a name we haven't heard in a while, one of the best junglers in the history of the pro gaming series, and came back as support this split. If you guys look at the silhouette, actually, that might give you a clue as to who he is. But make sure to go into that link, find out, and get a chance to win your very own prize. Syempre, hindi lang ang mga teams dito ang panalo, pati kayo, may prize din kayo. So we'll be revealing that in just a bit. But IPT Blue, just so you guys know, Imperium Pro Team Blue, currently they are known as Team Manila Eagles, but they did have a lot of name changes. They went from Imperium Pro Team Blue, sister team of IPT. They became Cerberus Esports, and then from Cerberus Esports they became Team Manila Eagles. So they've got a lot of veteran members on their team. And let's see if you guys can guess this one. Again, Guess That Pro, and we'll be revealing the answer. That pro is actually Rebenga, or Rebs as he's so called now. So he did used to be a jungler. It was really what he was known for before, and then he adjusted to be the support of IPT now.
And not to mention the way he plays support. It's game 1 and 2 he was really, really good. I mean, offensive wise,
full aggression.
Full aggression, and that's how you play support.
Yeah, very true.
So guys, there you guys have it. Game 3. Mineski coming back with 1 victory. The score is now 2-1. So to our viewers out there, do you think IPT is going to win the next game, Game 4? Or will this drag on to maybe reverse sweep 2-2? So we have been your shoutcasters for the finals of the Pro Gaming Series 2017, powered by Bacchus Energy Drink. I'm Vulcan, and with me is my co-caster Amplifier. We'll be back after a short break for Game 4.
So it's a reset right there. Here comes KLC. Realizing he's hacking a little bit.
Actually, we re-engage from Nixta.
Game man out from Nixta. What's happening? Look at Kai with the shot blast. Not much. Zensho. Three-hitting, and the current call is off. Second bullet. Fourth bullet is up. And the crit is not finish him off. He has to
my god, one more hit.
Not gonna happen. That was a close call. About that for top lane of Mineski.
Oh my god.
He picks up a kill. JLC counter punch. And Kulit will be taken down by Mineski. Oh my god. All resources on the line. Rebenga is blocking the bullet. The fourth bullet will miss.
Oh, nice.
No, the timing of the extra was so crazy. There he picks up an easy damage. The other one, and now
Oh,
a double kill for
wow.
EXO. Denied by the flame, box on the floor. IPT trying to make way. Redemption is gonna cast. No heal is gonna happen for Mineski. Trying to make the way, but TG landing another death sentence. EXO makes it into the top of the waters. Pain is the focus now. EXO a bit too close. TG death sentence. No, not
We
really.
get a but
Still going for the minions, but only that is 3-man stunned by iLife. Look at Sancho! Fourth bullet! Yes! Double kill! Woo!
Oh,
Yeah! JLC a bit late to the party. 2-man stun! Harpoon! Flame spin! Spin at Nixta! Go for it! Go for gold! Knock up! No! Teleport in! Mineski! Sky! Go! There's the AoE happening to IPT! I like the bit and Sancho is down! Kill range! Hit from the door! He managed to land a double shot! Here comes Sky! That
Oh, what's going down?
stinger.
Oh, EXO!
Start.
Clean up.
Big shield's gonna run out!
Ult actually is still looking to kill. Clean up 8 here.
Okay.
The ult is going to be out.
Light! Bob! Light! Sonia! Next to where's your knockup? There's the knockup, but it's from Philip! Ah! The bomb! The bomb! No!
Oh my god. Okay, so what looked like was supposed to be EXO cleaning up, he actually just kept
Is trying to make blue. Equalizer on the Baron pin. Mineski escaping from the fire. Goulet taking a lot of damage. Self-division is active. He is going to sustain the fight. The teleport in for the birthday.
What?
That's sentence. But Ravenga swallows up life to disengage the fight. JLC is there. Harpoon in. Bomb on the floor. He's second bomb. No stun. That sentence will not connect. And look at Hay.
Oh my god.
Oh, the fourth bullet.
EXO.
EXO going to the
On the
back
back
line.
line.
Tom of the waters will not rush, but the AoE from the circle will tell Ravenga a shotgun for
Oh
next
my
time.
god.
Life is alive on the ultimate, but that's not long lived. This will be the next
Giant minions and the Baron buff is there. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be the beginning of a reverse sweep for Mineski. 13,000 gold lead and a very